Good morning, everyone. We will begin the morning service of the World Messianic Church of America, Miroku Association headquarters, asking God and Meishu-sama for protection and the permission to participate today in the divine plan of constructing a paradise on this earth. Amatsu-Norito and Miroku Prayer. Please stand. Taka amahara ni kamuzumarimasu. Kamurogi kamuromi no mikoto mochite. Sume miyoya kamu izanagi no mikoto. Tsukushi no himuka no tachi hana no. Odo no ahagi harani. Misogi harai tamo toki ni narimaseru. Harai dono o kamitachi moro moro no magagoto tsumi kegare o. Harai tamae kiyome tamae toma o sukoto no yoshi o. Amatsu kami kuni tsukami yao yorozu no kami tachi tomo ni. Ame no fuchi koma no mimi furi tatete. Kikoshi mese to kashikomi kashikomi mo maosu. Miroku o mikami mamori tamae saki hae tamae. Miroku o mikami mamori tamae saki hae tamae. Oshie miyoya nushi no kami mamori tamae saki hae tamae. Oshie miyoya nushi no kami mamori tamae saki hae tamae. Kam nagara tamachi haemase. Kam nagara tamachi haemase. Great God of light, creator and giver of all life, in accordance with your divine will, the long age of night draws to an end. Your radiant divine light, shining ever more brilliantly, awakens the dawn of the glorious age of light, a time long awaited by all humanity. We thank you for guiding us to your divine plan and for the privilege of channeling and receiving Johrei. May our spirits and bodies be illuminated and purified as we live your truth given to us by Meishu-sama. Make us pure and effective instruments of your divine light, so that we may serve you and all those with whom we come in contact. May paradise on earth be realized, with health, peace, and prosperity, a reality in our lives. Great God of light, bless and protect us, Radiate our souls with your divine light so that we may truly become instruments of your great plan.
Please be seated for group Johrei.
May God and Meishu-sama bless you. Meishu-sama's teaching this morning is entitled Good and Evil and is found on the Daily Inspirations, page 72. No matter how virtuous an act may seem, if done by one with little faith in God, most probably the motive is self-centered. The person who draws close and whispers words secretly about others is surely someone who cannot be trusted. Those who do what is right always with clear minds and cheerful hearts leave no room, not even the slightest crack, through which the dark forces can take hold. In order to prevent crimes, laws and regulations have been formed, police departments, courts and prisons have been set up, and every effort has been made by authorities to curtail crimes. This is the same as building a cage for dangerous wild animals and enclosing them with an iron fence in order to prevent them from harming people. In other words, criminals are treated not as human beings, but as dangerous wild beasts. What a pity is that those who were born to be precious human beings should degrade themselves to the point of becoming like beasts and ending their lives as such. It is an eternal truth that human beings exist somewhere between the divine and the animals and can lower themselves to the level of beasts just as they can elevate themselves to godliness. Truly civilized people are those who have freed themselves from their lower, baser nature. The progress of civilization depends on the elevation of human beings from the level of vice to the level of virtue. Paradise on earth is a place where only individuals who have reached such a level reside. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining the Miroku Association headquarters morning service. And thank you for your daily prayers towards world peace, the victims of wars, of natural disasters, as well as man-made disasters and accidents. This morning, the faith experience I want to share with you is from Daniela Leticia dos Santos. She's from the Campo Belo area in the city of São Paulo. Daniela is 44 years old and works as a flight attendant. Mid-2020, she contracted COVID-19, and in September of that same year, she was diagnosed with pericardial effusion. The pericardium is a membrane that surrounds the heart. Pericardial effusion is a condition in which the production of fluid in the pericardium becomes excessive, increasing pressure on the organ and impairing the functioning of the arteries. She experienced chest pain and difficulty breathing, and for this reason she was placed on medical leave from work. In October 2022, she was introduced to our church through a friend. She began attending the center almost daily to receive Johrei. In January 2023, during a conversation with the minister, she recalled that both her maternal and paternal grandmothers had passed away due to heart problems. She then intensified her Johrei practice, receiving an average of 1 hour of Johrei daily. After 1 week, the fatigue and pain decreased significantly. Calm and confident, she came to understand more deeply the meaning of this purification for her spiritual elevation and that of her ancestors. With these transformations, she completed the membership course and was granted permission to receive the Ohikari Sacred Focal Point in January of 2023. She continues under medical supervision, and in March of 2024, the pericardial effusion decreased. Currently, the fatigue and chest pain occur just occasionally and improve quickly with the reception of Johrei. She remains on medical leave, which will end. Actually, this was last year, April of last year, allowing her to be intensively dedicated to the divine work. She's now responsible for the religious education sector and dedicates herself to service, cleaning, and making announcements, as well as offering the closing prayer once a week. She regularly offers gratitude donations, reads the divine writings, and participates in the Lay Leaders Training Course Level 1. Additionally, she is committed to receiving 5 hours of Johrei daily. Today, Daniela expresses her deep gratitude for this purification, as through it, she was drawn closer to God and came to know Meishu-sama. Thank you very much for attending this morning service, for listening to this beautiful faith experience. Wish you all a very blessed day, a very blessed week ahead of us, and with this concludes our morning service.